Drinking a beer on the podcast today.
We went to Red fucking
Red Robin.
Not yum.
Red Robin
Sucked dick.
was the worst. That burger,
That was bad.
that was like
It sucked.
if you made a burger at home because you just happened to have the things to make a burger and you needed something to eat.
Yeah, microwaved bacon.
Yeah.
Frozen fucking patties. And goddamn, the bun even tasted like shit.
Patty was thick as shit, but didn't really have any flavor.
No,
to
because
it
it was
at
a
all.
frozen
Size,
patty.
The
size doesn't
toppings-
matter.
Yeah,
Size,
dude. It's all about the motion of the ocean, bruh.
Toppings were the only flavors on that burger.
Yeah,
So mine
dude,
just
honestly,
tasted like-
I enjoyed the dipping sauce more than anything.
Yeah, I was stoked to get my fries and some ranch.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I was like, I still hate these fries. Fucking steak fries.
I don't know that I enjoyed anything about that meal.
No.
I
No.
enjoyed the wait. Just
Yeah,
hanging
I
out
enjoyed
for
hanging
an
out with
hour.
you guys.
We had fun hanging out.
We had some drinks.
We ran into Tre Redeau, Manny Monday, and Stuart Villain.
Fuck yeah, we did. Fuck you, Monday.
They were like, what the fuck is going on? Why are all these
Monday.
people dressed up in costumes?
They were like, "What do you white people do?"
Oh, dude, he was like, "Who the fuck are you people? In what world am I?"
They were like,
on?"
"I don't get it. What is going on?"
Dude, Tre Redeau is fucking tight. Manny Monday is, I'm just kidding.
But
Manny is the
They were
shit.
asking what was going on and why people were dressed up because this weekend we went to Comic-Con.
Rose City.
Holy
Comic-Con,
shit, boys.
to be exact.
Special fucking times.
Yeah.
All right.
This was Chase has been hyped on some shit recently, and I thought it couldn't get better than last week with the Weird Al and shit. But this was my favorite.
It just
Triple B.
keeps getting better, boys. Like, we are literally becoming a fine wine. You know what I mean? We've been
No.
simmering for a year.
Wine doesn't
2
simmer.
years. Well, it sits.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah,
simmering.
what you're saying has makes no
Wine-
sense.
wine ferments and ages.
All right, here's a better one, okay?
Let the
We're like
wine
a
simmer.
fine fucking cheese.
like a
We've
Yeah,
been
we're
sitting
old
in the
farts.
wheelhouse
like a
for
famunda,
4 years.
like a fine
farts.
famunda.
Yeah, like my ball
This
sack all week.
was
Jesus.
your guys' first Comic-Con.
I'd never
Com-
been. I'd never
first
been to
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con before.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just popped my my first con chairs.
Dude, I have to say I've been so happy about this, and I was so excited that like this was my Triple B mission. I got my friends to come to fucking Comic-Con.
We did
and
it.
have a good time.
And let's be honest, we were fucking badged up.
We scored media passes.
We were fucking
We were in
official.
there.
We're
an
official. I'm
official.
still wearing it. I might just never not wear it.
No.
Yeah,
Never take it off.
I might get it implanted under my skin.
Yeah, microchip yourself.
Yeah.
It's tight how they put Kurt Cobain on the pass.
That is pretty tight.
He-Man.
I don't usually think of Kurt Cobain when I think of comics or Comic-Con.
I don't really understand why they put He-Man on this.
Oh, that's He-Man?
I thought it was Kurt Cobain.
Shut up. Are you
Oh,
serious? You really thought it was Kurt Cobain this whole time?
yeah.
No, you're fucking with me.
Yeah, I thought he was the new master of the universe.
He might
Yeah.
be.
I thought it was shit, what was that guy's name?
Oh, okay, here we go. That's that.
We're already starting with the, what am I talking about?
No, his name's like Rob. He's from Twisted Sister. Rob Cor.
Rob Corddry's in Twisted Sister.
No,
If you
but
wanted to
You're
say
thinking
that.
of D. Schneider?
D. Schneider from Twisted
Rob.
Sister.
That's who you thought this was?
Yeah.
Like, they were like, comic books, yeah!
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain?
I ultimately just got sick.
So I'm interested in hearing your guys' point of view of this
Well, I
outing.
think we're going to spend a good amount of time here talking about our experiences at Comic-Con. But first of all, I'd like to welcome all of you to the Triple B podcast. As always, I'm your host, BJ Handy. Joined by my dear friends, Justin Abaddon Sims
Hello.
and Chase Pringle.
Hello.
Guys,
What's up?
how about that Rose City Comic-Con?
How fucking about it? I'm
About it?
literally exhausted. I'm tired. Like,
You're literally exhausted. Do we need to look up the definition of the word exhausted to
Yeah.
find out if you're
I don't
literally that?
I don't even have shoes on right now. I'm so tired, dude. Like, Oh,
Yeah, well, you went to Rose City Comic Con with no socks.
I did.
There you go. My feet are just
Even though-
sloshing around in there.
We're in the house getting ready to leave, and he's like, I'm going no socks. And I looked at him and I was like, you should wear socks.
You realize you're going
Oh,
to walk
man.
around
Yeah,
all day.
I wanted to be in touch with my true nerd itself.
That's why it smells like Famunda in here.
Oh.
That's your
dude.
nerd self is no socks?
Yeah, you got to be stinky and oily.
No, that's not true.
Is that yeah?
No, you fucking...
I was both.
You're weird.
I was sweaty and oily.
What a impressive convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I've always wondered, what is it actually like in there? I've heard stories.
yeah,
I've seen pictures. I've seen videos.
I
I've
stay
listened-
up. I stay up late at night just wondering.
When we went at the peak hours too. We were at the when the most people
Yeah, like
are
a
there.
nooner.
Yeah, that's like
It
when
was
everybody's
packed.
hitting it. So it was pretty packed compared to like tomorrow when I go. I bet it'll be
It was
little
packed.
more chill.
Some really awesome costumes.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with the cosplay this year. There was some people really out representing.
The
It was
what?
awesome. The cosplay.
the
Chase.
fuck is that?
Chase got there, starts interviewing people, and during the interviews actually finds out what cosplay is. He actually asks somebody, "What is cosplay?" Like,
Well,
was
how are you
fucking
supposed to
amazing.
know?
I
Like,
thought you would have known. I thought it was like a decently known thing.
I don't know, man. You got to understand, dude. I'm into like 3 things:
What are the 3 things that you're
Diablo
into?
3,
Okay.
jerking off, and sleeping.
Okay.
Wow.
What about when you're not playing Diablo 3? Because you just started back up, didn't you?
And that game sucks anyway.
It's the best game in the world, man. I've been grinding my monk so hard. Like,
What level is your monk now?
well, I'm.
Oh, it's a Paragon fucking 272.
No, get it
You got some
right.
good Paragon?
I'm 465. So add 200 to that and shut the hell up. Don't ever.
I don't even know what Paragon means. I don't understand.
Dude, Paragon levels mean, okay, so you level cap at 70, right? So 1 through 70 is normal levels. Once you hit 70, that's when gear and all your stats begin. And then you have a Paragon level bar, and each time you fill the bar, you gain a Paragon level, and you get to put a point on a special,
What
like, strength or whatever.
Is a Paragon.
A Paragon is a tier, a system of tiers where you're climbing the ladder to reach ultimate proficiency.
I'm currently using Paragon. I have to get my Paragon up in fucking Mass Effect 2 because I
See?
accidentally pissed off Miranda, and I'm trying to bang her at the end.
You still haven't fucked her?
That's
No,
a
I'm
character
still
in the
playing
game.
it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Miranda is the only one that
man
I want
up
to bang.
and fucking put your dick
But
in
the
that
thing
virtual
is, I
key.
pissed her off, and now I don't know. I gotta get my Paragon up to get her back on my side, or else I'm gonna end up having a fucking alien.
So who's the dick now?
You are. So we got some good interviews today. We got a lot of interviews, actually. So we're going to, later on in the show, play you some of those.
Yeah, we'll hit a couple. Yeah, we covered a lot of ground today, guys. We entered that fucking convention center steamrolling.
We were moving.
We went for it. Abba was drunk.
It was a day.
He was drinking Pabst out in front.
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
Well, he actually...
Well, actually, I was. I as soon as we got there, we ran into another Ninja Turtle, and I'm a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, Abba's
today.
dressed up as a Ninja Turtle.
And
well, if you count a shirt dressing
no, it's just
up,
a
but
dope.
whatever.
It's a dope shirt that looks like Michelangelo's front, and the back looks like his back.
And then you gotta pull up the shirt and show your belly for
And we
space.
rolled up, and there was immediately a dude. Was he Leo? But yeah, he had like
he
a
was-
onesie.
he was Raph.
He was
yeah.
Raph.
And I was like, fucking Raph. And we hung out and talked for a minute.
Yeah, we shot the shit.
Was he a transient?
Yeah,
No, he had a Daniel Bryan beard though. I
did.
That's the thing. I didn't know what was more impressive, that fucking onesie or that goddamn beard.
It was
And
an
he had his
impressive
onesie
beard.
open too.
Oh yeah, we got
He was
pictures of
showing
it.
chest.
That guy is actually we posted him on the Instagram.
Yeah, and we actually I took
Shout out to that
I
dude.
took a bunch of pictures and stuff, so
We got a lot of cool
yeah.
pictures.
We'll be putting that on
You
Facebook.
guys check out the Facebook and the...
a lot,
Instagram.
dude. Yeah, a lot and video. Like we went.
We honestly didn't even really look at everything.
Dude,
either.
the
kinda
tip of the
just-
iceberg.
Oh, totally. We
There's a
just
lot
kind of
going on.
Skimmed through a few times and talked to
I hit
people.
the
It was
proverbial
awesome.
wall.
What does that mean?
I just got tired.
What about it is proverbial?
It's profound.
It was a profound wall.
Yeah, proverbial.
Pervertial.
Whatever. Potatoes, potatoes.
Chase likes to go really hard when he does things, and then he
Crashes out
he wears himself out.
I don't have stamina and I don't know balance.
Well, I mean, I bet something as simple as wearing socks inside your sneakers would add stamina.
I didn't even wear underwear either. Let's be
It would
honest.
have given you some traction.
I went commando today, boys.
Did you? You were just balls
I was
out.
balls out at the convention
Oh
center.
man,
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
yeah, it was tight.
There was a lot of cool. I noticed a lot of independent publishers there with booths. Where that was awesome to see.
And we scored some interviews with some of those guys too. Some
Yeah.
publishers and some.
A lot of artists.
A lot of artists, some cosplay girls, and
The girls.
Mandalorian.
Man, the tits on those.
Do you guys want to talk about the girls real quick?
God,
What do you want to say about the girls?
I think I fell in love 14 times.
There were
14.
some girls
Man,
at the
I
old
saw
Comic-Con.
I saw this.
and
I
so
shouldn't say it,
like
it's
I was
mean.
telling you though, there was a lot of
A lot of wheelchair people,
wheelchair people.
which is tight. I mean, give the wheelchair people some. Let
give
them
them
enjoy.
some love.
Yeah, like dress them up like Professor X and fucking wheel them around.
No, that was awesome. We got a picture of the X-Men group.
The whole group of X-Men.
Fuck yeah. What if that guy in the wheelchair was faking though?
Well, maybe
We should have like tried to prove it, bro.
Well, he doesn't have to. If he's being Professor X at Comic-Con, does it matter whether...
Right, you're going into that. That's you, you know.
But now I'm gonna wonder.
Yeah, you're gonna next time you see
Damn
him.
it.
You're never going to even think about that again
I'm not
after
gonna
we leave
sleep
here.
tonight now. Like, oh,
Because you
what
don't know if he actually was in a wheelchair or not.
Yeah, I need to know. Okay, so I was sitting here, and like within 3 minutes, I got a cold. I'm
That was
sick.
really weird.
Well, your allergies started acting up on the walk back from Red fucking Stupid Robin to
Holy
the
shit
convention
balls.
center.
Do you think it was that I was allergic to shitty burgers?
Maybe. More likely something in the air, pollen or...
Man,
And
Dander.
you got the Uber burger.
I did,
too.
and Uber sucked.
Yeah,
Did
those
it
burgers
really?
are awful. That place is the worst.
And that was like a fucking.
And the girl was like, "Ooh, good choice."
We
I
never
was
would
like,
have
yeah.
gone to Red Robin except for we
It
were
was
limited
close. Yeah, it was close to the convention.
we had to go to something walking distance, and I think our options were Burgerville, Denny's,
Red Robin.
Red Robin,
Yeah.
and then
Wendy's.
maybe like Burger King.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well-
so we had to.
Like Albus said, we can't go to a good spot every time because it makes us appreciate good.
And how much
you
more
gotta
do we
have the-
appreciate those burgers that
God
we've been having
damn it,
now?
I
Man,
appreciate
now
the
when you
shit out of
yeah
it.
when you put that against like the Angry Unicorn or the Club 21,
Every single burger we've had
we've had some good
Blows
ones.
that Red Robin bullshit out of
Would
the
you-
water.
Minus the mall.
No, would you? What
No,
do you
that was
think?
even better.
You think the mall burger was better? I
Yeah.
think so too. It had more flavor. in
It
the
tasted
meat.
better.
My burger at the mall sucked.
You didn't have a
Didn't
burger at the
have
mall.
one.
You goddamn stupid son of a bitch.
Got you good, you fuckers.
But so that was awful. But otherwise,
But
Yeah, so don't go to Red Robin. Just stop going to Red Robin. Can we just stop going there
really,
Chain
really
restaurants.
and
big
make them
chains.
disappear?
Yeah, really big chains. Stop it. Why?
Quit.
fucking $14 for
Especially
a burger.
if you live
don't
in Portland.
Need it. You don't need it.
I understand
live
if
in
you live in some small town that just happens to have a Red Robin, and that's your
Yeah,
best
that's the spot to go to. You know.
But
When you live in Portland,
you live in Portland, go eat at the Montage
But
just
then
down
also,
the street.
people that are out there in the suburbia and all you have is the Red Robin, don't fucking eat there.
Yeah.
Open your own goddamn burger restaurant.
Or
the
just
original or
fucking
something.
go to the grocery store and
Or
make
there's
something
gotta
dank.
be some good shit.
we
you
went
know?
to Red Robin today, and we're telling people not to go.
Stop
Yeah.
supporting that.
We
But
just
still,
supported it.
That's the last. I will never again. Never.
No.
And she wouldn't let me have 2 drinks at once.
Yeah, what the fuck? We're trying to double fist and get hammered.
That was ridiculous.
Abba, what are you doing right now?
I'm just hanging out.
What do you got in your hand?
A Pyramid Thunderhead.
Fucking
IPA.
drinking a beer on the Triple B podcast.
Yeah, hanging out, man. I've been having the best weekend ever.
It's been fun. What
Once
did we
again.
do last night?
We hung out for my girl's birthday.
Yeah, man.
We hit
Happy
up Bare
birthday, Aaron.
Bones.
Yeah, I got honey potted again.
Yeah, you.
No, you didn't. I kept asking
Chase-
you on the thread.
Chase honey potted me last
potted
night.
How
you.
the fuck did I honey pot
Because you didn't tell me you were going anywhere.
I didn't tell you shit. I didn't hit you up. I didn't talk to you.
We were talking all day,
Nuh-uh.
and then I get home, and there's no Chase, no car. I'm like, where the
Oh.
hell is Chase?
Yeah, because where else would I was surprised to see him
so
out. I've
sad.
never seen him
And then
out.
I started thinking maybe he was off doing something that
grabbing something at Freddy's.
No, I mean something that like he doesn't need to inform his boys about.
right.
Fine,
Right.
okay,
Maybe a little bottom bitch.
Taking care of business.
but
Yeah,
no,
man.
no, he went to go celebrate Aaron's birthday with her, and I stayed home and watched Top Gun until he got there.
Yeah, it was fun. I normally don't go out. I wasn't going to. I had a day yesterday. I switched bedrooms. So it was a lot of work. And then I was sitting there, and then a buddy hit me up, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go. Like, son of a bitch. It was
fun, though.
I'm glad I did, man. It was really fun hanging out.
Had a good time.
Definitely.
I had a good night.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Yeah, happy birthday, Aaron.
For real.
So what was, Chase, what was your favorite part about Comic-Con today? What was the thing you were most impressed by or enjoyed seeing the most?
I don't know.
Gotta really think about that one.
It's not that difficult, man. We saw like 9 things.
My favorite part of Comic-Con was you could be who you want to be. You didn't have to put on a nice jacket. You could if you wanted to. If you want to wear a costume, you can. If you want your ass cheeks hanging out, you can. If you want to be a fat fuck and wear no shirt, you could, and no one would bat an eye. So it's a come one, come all situation. No anxiety.
I swear
needed.
we've had this exact conversation.
No,
before.
this is how you feel about going into Guardians and seeing people play Magic.
People were living their lives today, and I felt the vibe. You know what I mean? There was a happiness in the air.
Oh, it's a community.
Like, you guys were happy. Seeing you guys laughing and smiling inspired me to fake laugh, smile, and put on a fucking front and be like, man, I am having a great time.
So you were fake laugh, smiling the whole time?
Well, I'm constantly crying inside. So,
what are you so sad about?
I'm just a big bear, man.
You're a big baby.
I'm a big baby.
You gotta quit being so sad, dude.
What about you, Abba? What was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing? Ooh. Well, I gotta say, like Chase said, it was amazing to see everybody so happy, and it really does feel like a community.
You can't bite me.
And, but no, my favorite thing was actually to see you guys there with the mic and stuff and really getting into it and experiencing it for the first time was pretty cool. Because kind of when I go alone, and we had a mission, we were interviewing people, we were promoting the podcast, and usually when I go, it's just kind of more like browsing and kind of.
I must say, we were a team today, boys, and I'm proud of you motherfuckers.
Proud of you guys, too.
We pulled together, we united, we put our rings together, and we fucking did it.
Zeb, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was actually pretty much the last thing we did was when we finally found the Star Wars stuff. And
that was tight.
The droids.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
that
the
Legos
thing,
that Lego
really
droid.
Cool.
The Lego R2 was cool.
Lego R2 and the Lego Ewok guy.
Oh, there was a giant Lego Ewok.
Yeah, that was cool. But the R2 Lego was sick.
Like the actual size R2 made out of Legos.
That was driving around
was cool.
and stuff.
You chased it around and it beeped at you and stuff?
Yeah, so it's going to be on video footage. I'm going to put together a little collage of some video footage. Yeah, it totally did. Yeah.
Totally it. Oh my god, keep doing that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of video footage. I'm going to put together a collage and we'll upload that to our YouTube and stuff. So definitely check that out. And that was sweet, man. There wasn't a lot of Star Wars stuff, though, like you brought up.
No, there wasn't.
I think it's because Disney took it over and there's a shit ton of licensing.
Well,
you probably got to pay an
in
ass
all
ton of money.
honesty, though, there usually isn't a ton of Star Wars stuff there anyways.
I just thought there would be because
it's relevant
of The Force Awakens. Like, if they had a Force Awakens panel, I would have, whatever time of the day that was, I would have gone to that.
Yeah.
Like, if that was right now, we wouldn't be here doing this.
You'd be jerking off
the Force
in the
Awakens
back
panel.
of a
But Carrie Fisher was there.
She was. We weren't allowed to see her, though.
Nowhere near her.
Since we were media,
they would not let me.
We weren't allowed
to
go near the celebrities.
Where was she?
She was in the celebrity.
Did you guys see her?
No.
Oh, she was
That's
like
why
in
I
a
said at
glass
the beginning, I was
case.
like, if I could even see her from like 50 feet away, that would be tight. But
These media passes that gave us access to just about everything actually took away our access to the celebrity area.
we would have had
We had to get approved.
Well, for the celebrity area, you have to pay no matter what, and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, you have an appointment to get an autograph from Carrie Fisher."
Right.
Or you got to have an established thing. Mm-hmm. Unlike us.
Well, we could have applied and gotten. We could have applied and gotten interviews with celebrities, but we didn't.
Yeah,
we
fuck
weren't
that.
qualified for it.
I was more interested in talking to the people,
Oh, me too. It
seeing
was
what
a
the people
blast.
were doing.
Well, and those are the most fun people. The people that are sitting outside having a cigarette and they got their bounty hunter helmet off,
Yeah.
or they're just the regular people that are like there to appreciate it, and they got friends there, and
Just having a fucking gale
yeah,
time.
man. It's just fun. I love going to those things.
Do you guys want to check out some of the interviews?
We might as well go to it, huh?
So we're gonna take a quick little interview intermission and play you not everything, but
A nice little collage,
a
if
few
you
minutes.
Yeah, Chase did half of them, and I did half of them.
Yeah.
We interviewed some cosplayers, we interviewed some writers, some publishers.
Yeah. Some good old-fashioned
Some
common
artists.
folk.
Yeah.
We got a quick interview outside Red Robin with Tre Redeau,
Tre Redeau.
Yeah, that's funny.
and we made a new friend named Gregor.
Gregor is the shit.
Yeah, you gotta check out his website.
Yeah,
It's on lemonparty.org.
Lemonparty.org.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
So
Gregor is like probably the funniest dude I've ever met.
Who
So
else
this-
did we interview?
Well, this little segment we'll play here now. We interviewed the people at Fright Town, AZ Power Girl, Alkali Layke, Cat Bell, and the Mandalorian Mercs, as well as who we talked about already. So
Papa Cherry.
this is about 15 minutes worth of interview. So go ahead and give it a listen,
Yeah, crank it up.
and we'll
and
be
check them out.
Yeah, absolutely. All their information. Everybody's got a website or another way to find them.
I don't believe you.
So
Never did.
give it a listen, check it out, and we will be back shortly.
Love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
From love you to happy birthday.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Chase here with Triple B Podcast. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Can you explain to me what your costume is?
I'm doing a fan art version of Mulan.
It's pretty fucking phenomenal.
Do you get?
And on a scale of 1 to 10, your costume's a 12.
Oh well, thank you.
I want to say, I've never seen anything like it. Did you make it yourself?
I did. I finished a lot of it last night. Well, actually, I only finished this part last night. Most of it's been done.
On the old costume red eye?
Since 2007. Yeah.
What is cosplaying?
Cosplay is basically when you dress up as a character and go to con.
Man, you learn something new every year. Man, I'm having a great time here at Comic Con. Thank you for the interview. Hey, I'm here with the Power Ranger. Hey, Power Ranger. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. What's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas, the Power Ranger. Holy shit, that costume is amazing. What's that sword made out of?
It's mostly Warbler, plastic, a little bit of
You wanna
foam.
know a true story?
I want to know a true story.
So we've been married for about a year, and this suit costs more than my wedding dress.
Holy shit, you are a man. Did you take her to McDonald's for your anniversary dinner? Dude, you just got fucked.
That's a fantastic question.
I'm just kidding. A year marriage?
Yeah.
Congrats, that's awesome.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Carolyn, and for the record, I love the costume.
I do too. Carolyn?
He saved up for the costume. It was all him. Like, it wasn't like he spent extra money on it, but I love the costume. It makes me laugh still. 'Cause he loved it.
The real question is, do you guys incorporate the costume into the bedroom?
Does it look like you can?
Sure does.
Nope.
All right, you guys have a good Comic Con. Happy Comic Con.
Cheers.
So we're in the main convention hall here. We're here with Fright Town. What's your name?
I am Manuel Salvador Calavera Imhotep de la Stima.
I am freaking out right now. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. When is Fright Town? Where is it coming to the convention center?
It is located underneath the Memorial Coliseum. We open on Saturday, October 3rd.
I will not be there because I actually like having clean underwear.
Well, we do have a reputation for scaring the. Can I swear?
You could scare.
We have scared the shit out of people, literally.
I just mixed swear with scared.
We do that a lot too.
Oh my god. So it's a known fact I am terrified of scary movies because when I was a kid I watched E.T. and it fucking terrorized me.
I can see that. That's an awful scary movie.
Elliot. Well, again, thank you very much. You got anything to plug? You guys got a website or social media where people can find Fright Town?
You can find frighttown.com. That will link you to everything you need to know.
Perfect. And your name one more time because it's so amazing.
Manuel Salvador Calavera Imhotep de la Stima.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Well, when I was a baby and I was born, my mom put me in my first costume for Halloween. And it was then that I knew that I never wanted to be in those freaks' regular clothes again. Yeah.
Yeah, who likes that? So, tell us a bit about your prints, too, and where people can find it, and what inspired you to go this route.
Well, it's really super fun. So that should be inspiration enough. I really just cosplay anything I love, anything I want. My photo books have been kind of my passion because it's different and it's fun and it takes the cosplay into the comic book realm. Because how do you have comic book cosplay without comic books? So my cosplay books are comic book sized and totally loaded up.
What's the most difficult costume to work on so far?
Anything that most difficult costume.
Yeah, like any horror stories of like this thing ended up taking, 20 hours or something.
I really don't have any horror stories. My horror stories are more like, oh my gosh, I forgot my cape. And now I've got to make that work. Or, oh, I forgot to take all my costumes to a con. So I have to make something out of whatever I can find at the thrift store, Target, and a sewing kit. So there is a lot of that. We have a few wardrobe malfunctions occasionally. The girls don't like to stay contained from time to time. But I really don't have any horror stories. I mean, of course I've been burned, I've been stabbed, I've bled. People will ask often, oh, so what goes into making a costume? Very few steps. It's very simple. Screaming, cussing, blood, and money and love.
That's great. Thank you so much. And can you tell people where to find your photos and more information again?
You can find me at azpowergirl.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, so we're out here having a ciggy break. We're out here with common folk. Because we're official with our fucking media badges and shit. So anyways, we're out here with
Gregor.
fucking Gregor. Tell me about your website, buddy.
Lemonparty.org. It's just a website that's dedicated to my grandfathers, plural, and it's just it's a really art-based thing, performance art.
Well, dude, I'm actually the fact that you have gay grandpas. It's a modern age, man.
Yeah, it is.
We're living in the age where you cannot discriminate against that, and you got to be for it, and I am, and I appreciate that you document your grandpas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Making out, holding hands, dude. Tell me about your grandpa and your grandpa, and his name and what they do.
Well, there's Lenny or Leonard. That's
Right.
Grandpa A. Grandpa B. They're each named after what sort of hepatitis they have. Grandpa B is Benny. And then Grandpa C is, he's no longer with us. Grandpa C had it rough.
Oh, motherfucker, you ate a dirt nap.
We're down to 2 grandpas.
Fucking Grandpa C, man. Hep C. Yeah. That's what took him. Anyways.
You'll see exactly how they contracted the disease if you look at the website.
Yeah, I absolutely will. And for all you listening, you can check out my website. It's chasesbrowneye.com, and I literally just go and spread my butt cheeks in public and take various pictures of it. So this is a plug for a plug over here. We're in beautiful downtown Portland, Oregon. It's a glorious fucking day. We're outside the convention center getting some fresh air, aka huffing back nicotine. Tell me your name one more time, buddy, and where we can find you again on your old-fashioned website.
Gregor, and it's I think it's lemonparty.org.
Fucking A, man. I hope you listen to this, and we're gonna go and fucking get a beer and a burger. Nice talking to you, man.
Good talking to you guys too.
Fuck, I'm nervous right now. I just got hella pressure. Fucking, I'm here with my favorite Portland fucking artist, motherfucking Tre Redeau. That shit is tight like weed, yo. We got Manny Monday over here too. He doesn't even know that Zeb and I've had so many drunken backyard nights bumping your guys' shit. You should probably not know that because your albums weren't out yet, and he was fucking showing me your shit. Anyways, what's your name, bro?
My name is Jesus.
Jesus, what the fuck do you do?
I pick my nose and I'm an extra in Grim.
Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, you're an artist and an artist. We got a fucking movie star over here. This shit is tight. Tell me about your new record, bro.
I dropped Kool-Aid Stand about a month ago. Zeb recorded it, mixed it and shit. Manny's on there. His verse isn't good though, so that's whatever. Don't go listen to it.
Yeah, you're way better than him, bro.
No, look at Manny over there. Oh yeah, it's on my website. Go enter the raffle. myname.com. So JESUS.com. No, I'm playing. No, wait.
Huh? What?
Trade for 3? Oh yes.
What'd you get before us?
TreRedeau.com. I'm going into Red Robin's. They can't fucking get no burgers. Work fucking going into Red Robin's.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
So tell me your name.
My name is Alkali Layke, but people call me Allie.
All right, awesome. And you are cosplaying, and tell us a little bit about your costume.
I am Wonder Fett, which is a Wonder Woman Boba Fett mashup, and I just heard someone on Twitter say they're calling it my Mondo's on.
What, Mondo's on?
Which I'm in love with, yeah.
That's awesome. So how long have you been cosplaying?
I've been a costumer for 9 years, but I've been a cosplayer professionally and trying to be an artist that way for a year and a half.
Awesome. And so is mashing up costumes your kind of thing?
I'm not good at making things like very well, like for accuracy. So I figure I give myself a buffer if I do a mashup, because then no one has to say I did it wrong.
That makes sense. What is the most difficult costume you've worked on?
It's definitely Wonder Fett. I had to work with all sorts of different mediums and trying to get the armor to stay on all day and shape male armor for a female body. It's very interesting.
Awesome. So again, tell me your name and where people can find you online.
So my name is Alkali Layke, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under Alkali, ALKALI, Lake, LAYKE, and I own level42.com.
Awesome. All right. We're with the Triple B podcast, and can you tell me your name?
My name's Kat Bell, aka Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is here. And so how long have you been cosplaying?
About a year. I started last July.
What inspired you to get into it?
Jean Grey in X-Men.
Really? What about that made you go, this is...
Well, girls got some issues, and I really identified with that.
Take on that secret identity and work shit out?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what are some of your costumes that you've done?
Jean Grey was my first and second. This is my third, and I'm doing Elektra in a couple weeks at New York Comic-Con.
Nice. And how are you enjoying the convention lifestyle?
Oh, I love it.
What's your favorite thing about it?
Oh, all the people and the prep time and the smells and the walking around. It's the great life.
What is the most difficult costume you've had to put together?
Elektra.
That one was difficult?
It's still difficult. I'm still working on it.
What's so hard about it?
So it looks simple. It's deceptively simple. It looks like a leotard and just some ribbons. Easy to slap together, right? Wrong. It's so hard to get things to stay in place. It's really difficult to construct a leotard that looks good and, boots that make you look good and stay up. And honestly, like the head wrap is the worst part. Like trying to make that not look horrible has been the bane of my existence.
That's so awesome. So again, your name and where people can find you online.
My name's Kat Bell, and you can find me online at 50 Shades of Jean Grey.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. So you're here in full-on Mandalorian gear. Tell me your name and what this is about.
So my name is Cole. I am a custom Mandalorian bounty hunter. We're part of a group called the Mandalorian Mercs Costume Club. We're affiliated with Disney and Lucasfilm. I'm the local leader here in Portland, Oregon. We cover all of Oregon and parts of Washington as well. We have over 19 members here locally, and we have 1,700 or so worldwide. Our website is mandalorianmercs.org. We are a non-profit charity organization, actually. So everything we do is we go out and we build our costumes. We get together. We have armor parties. We help new people build costumes. And then we go out, do parades, birthday parties, conventions, charity events, you name it. All free of charge, and any donations we receive go 100% towards kids' charity.
Dude, that's so awesome that you guys are getting involved with the community like that. So tell me, how many hours did you spend on your armor right there?
So this is a set that's been under constant upgrades and repairs too. I've been at this one for about 3 years now. It took about 6 months for the initial build. What you're seeing today looks nothing like what I initially had, though. The pieces are the same, but everything's been completely repainted. And some of the stuff I was actually just finishing this morning at like 3 a.m. to just get a couple new features added, like the lightsabers on the belt as trophies, and got pouches with crystals and all that kind of stuff.
And so when and what inspired you to start doing this?
So I was actually headed down for a convention in Orlando. I live here in Portland. Going down to a convention in Orlando, which was Star Wars Celebration 6. And I met up with a couple people in the airport terminal. Never met them before in my life. And they were part of this club. And they kind of just brought me in as family. And we spent the entire weekend hanging out together. We went and had pizza and drinks and all just types of crazy shenanigans. And it was just a feeling of camaraderie and friendship. And then on top of that, you get to work with the kids and the charity work and Make-A-Wish Foundation, and all these wonderful programs and people.
And so again, if somebody wants to become a bounty hunter, where do they go online?
So online, our website is mandalorianmercs.org. You can also find us through .com or whatnot. But we are a sister organization with the other Star Wars costume clubs and all of that. And so it's a big fan community. And if you get in touch with anyone here locally or even worldwide, we have members on every continent except for Antarctica. We're still trying to get an outpost down there. But everyone's very helpful in this community, and they'll be able to point you in the right direction.
So is there somewhere on social media where we can follow you personally?
Not me personally, but the Oregon clan itself. Each state has its own clan. Here in Oregon, we are Concordia Clan. So you can search for us on Facebook, or Twitter is Oregon Mercs.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man.
So the Mandalorian Mercs, I have to say, that guy was probably the most impressive interview.
Dude, and so that thing, 501st Legion and the Mandalorian Mercs, I've definitely checked out and spent time being like, should I do this?
You want to get involved?
I mean, it's fucking awesome, dude.
I can see you doing it.
They create their own armor, and then they go and do charity events and stuff. Like, who doesn't want to see an awesome bounty hunter? And like, yeah, it's just
he was definitely
really cool
the best prepared to talk.
Oh, dude, he was professional.
A lot of these people seemed surprised that they were going to be interviewed. Like, they didn't really know.
Well, I don't think it's a super common thing.
Is it not?
I think people will usually schedule stuff out in
There are
advance.
pictures and autographs. And
Yeah.
We went to the people.
Yeah.
We went to the people.
We went
were
in
on the
rogue.
streets.
We went in rogue.
It was awesome, though, and I think that was the funnest way to do it.
I had a blast.
Because we just got to meet people on the spot and learn about it.
I had a great time. Ran into Mikey from Rogue Toys.
Yeah, shout out to Mikey.
Briefly.
Shout out to
It was
the
good to
Rogue.
see him.
Chapstick Mikey.
So, yeah, Rose City Comic Con.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I give it 3 Bs.
Of course.
You had a triple B day?
I had a triple B day.
Not a triple B burger.
No, I give that not even
That was
one.
literally a 0B burger.
Yeah,
Zero burger.
fuck that.
Fuck
I mean,
Red Robin.
the blue cheese was okay.
Like
Yeah.
the cheese itself.
The dip was bomb.
Like
Yeah.
it was literally just the toppings is the only.
The
good
salt
thing
I
about it.
put on my French fries tasted good.
Yeah.
about it.
0 Bs. So that evens out to a smooth 1.5.
Yeah, it was a 1.5 type of day.
Chase, you got a weather update for us?
Yeah, dude, it's actually going to be nice this weekend. So if you have yard debris to clean up after the storm or anything like...
After what storm?
Well, we had a big rainstorm come
Did we?
through. And,
Did we?
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
When I was in Seattle.
and it was windy. So if you have any stuff that you've been putting off, we did get a little bit of rain, so your grass, the weeds might have grown a little bit.
Our
so,
grass got greener.
Yeah, so I mean, if you need to mow, if you need to finalize any things, like seal your windows before winter comes.
You're trying to winterize.
Cut firewood.
Winter is coming.
It's a good time to get prepared. I think we're gonna have a good winter this year, and I think
Good how?
I think we're gonna get some rain, and I think the mountain's gonna get some snow.
I got a question for you, Chase.
Yeah.
What is your disaster preparedness level?
It's pretty high. I got a lot of canned foods, and I got a lot of water.
Your basement is just stocked.
Oh yeah,
Lots of rope.
But that's what makes it difficult, because then I get in bed, and then in the back of my brain, I'm like, man, I have some baked beans. and I eat them.
You end up all night just cooking baked beans.
Yeah, and corn, a lot of
Bedside.
corn. I like to mix my baked beans and my corns.
That's
and
weird. Is that weird? I think that's
I
weird.
think that's a weird
but
taste.
hey, it's try it.
Hey, potatoes, right?
Potatoes.
Same.
But as far as the weather goes, we're gonna have a few more nice days. Mid 70s, upper 70s, and then the rain's gonna return this week. But we need it. And
It's autumn. Autumn is upon us.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Football's here.
It's like summer out there today, but
yeah, it was a little warm. I'm over the heat. I'm a winter person. I think you guys know that. I just like movies and I like hibernating and I like being under blankies. Like I
That's
like being
kind of the
safe.
thing about the rainy season. It like gives me the excuse to like just sit and consume
Chill, man.
shows.
Just
watch
chill,
TV.
I thought Chase was putting together his farmersonly.com profile right now all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, that's been going good.
Be lonely.
At farmersonly.com.
Is that where you're looking?
That's where I've been getting my most plays through. Yeah, it's been good.
You're an idiot.
So, but anyways,
You mentioned football though.
Speaking of autumn,
I won my first fantasy game.
We're playing fantasy football.
We are. We're some regular old
playing
jocks
fantasy
over here.
football. I lost to DJ Spark in week 1.
I play
lost,
Spark this week.
I lost to Smoke in week 1.
I'm the
Shout
only
out.
winner in this room.
Chase beat David.
Wow.
Yeah, Chase, the one person he's the reason why we're not putting any money on this season because I'm not going to pay $20 just to lose.
Oh, I won the match.
And then he
back.
wins. Oh,
Let's put $20 on it.
Nope.
Too late.
What do you mean?
You
Too
said
late.
no.
I was kidding.
I told you at the time you don't get to do good and then all of a sudden say you want to put money on it.
Why not?
That's not how it works.
Cheating.
In my world, that's how it works.
Fucking asshole.
Me and Zeb are against each other this
We're
week.
head to head right now.
Oh my god! I hope Abba smashes your fucking.
He's
face
got a
in.
6-point lead on me right now. He got 20 points from the Broncos defense.
Yeah, and who did you have that smashed? I didn't expect them to get 14.
I got 14 from Jamal Charles. Would have been more if he hadn't fumbled twice.
Yeah, those 2 fumbles, you would have been ahead of me without
So
that.
we got a pretty good matchup, I think.
It should be good, man.
I'm projected to lose.
No matter who wins, I'm proud of you.
I'm projected to
No matter
lose
who wins,
78 to 96.
I'm proud of both you guys.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of you guys too, man. Like
It's fun though, and honestly, getting into fantasy football, like I've never done it. This is my first time, and when we started doing the draft, I was like, "Fuck, I don't know what to do." And then once I realized what it was, I was like, "Fuck, this is like any drafting tabletop nerdy game."
Pretty
It
much.
totally is.
Same shit.
But
Except it's based on people that are doing real things.
right, and you gotta rely on them and their performance.
It's not just dice rolling.
Dude, guess who I picked up 3rd round?
But it is kind of
Dougie Fresh.
I mean, the probability of somebody doing good versus breaking their foot like Des Bryant did is about as lucky as a dice roll.
That's true.
True.
That's
So,
true.
same.
Sometimes you fucking you know what you're talking about.
So while we're talking fantasy football, I guess real quick we should talk some real football. Let's talk some Seahawks just for a moment because week 1 was not pretty.
No, it was a close one, and it was well fought.
It was rough.
I mean, honestly, man. I mean, Seahawks are gonna have to do their slow decline back to the way they are. They're not gonna stay up there forever. They're on the map now, which is awesome.
It's because you're a fucking 49ers fan.
Yeah, but as fast as you get on the map, this is as fast as you fall off it in the league.
It's true.
But as a 49er fan, I understand how that works.
There's only like
You have
5.
your
There's like 5
championship time
teams. There's like 5 teams that, no matter how good they are
gonna be.
they're
up
still
there.
considered prestigious, and that's
Totally.
the 49ers, the Steelers, the
Patriots.
Cowboys.
Packers.
The Patriots, I would
Pretty
say
up.
Patriots, except for we haven't seen them actually go down in like over a decade, so we don't know.
Patriots have become the villains, man.
And nobody
They're
likes
just-
them.
Because they're fucking cheaters.
And people do like them, and it's just like, fuck, how can you?
I do have
like
Tom
them?
Brady as my quarterback, though.
I know. Thank you, Jesus.
God, I can see your boner from here.
rock
The
hard.
Seahawks are kind of on a level like I hate to say it, but it's somewhere up near like more like the Rams or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, teams that went to Super Bowls, won Super Bowls, and then that's their prestige goes down.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's just
Nationally.
it's the triumphant cycle.
Yeah, if we have 5 losing seasons in a row, ESPN won't say our name again. They just won't even mention us.
But I think that it'll stay up there. I think that it's a good enough of a team with a good enough of a resume recently.
They got a lot of good young players.
Staying up there.
Big names.
I mean, I'm just saying that because, as a 49er fan, like when I was a kid, they were killing it. They were a championship team. And
Jerry
then it's
Rice.
just been like, and then it was just
Joe
god
Montana.
awful. It was
Those are the
god
only two
awful
people you know.
for a long time.
Joe Montana.
And so, who are Hawks up against this week?
Sunday night
Packers.
they play the Packers.
That's right. That's going to be a
in
tough
Green
one.
Bay.
That's going to be a tough
In
one.
Lambeau.
In Lambeau.
Honestly, I see maybe Green Bay taking it by a field goal.
It's possible.
I think that the Seahawks aren't gonna. Yeah, I think that they're.
My coworker's a
they're
huge
gonna have a
Green Bay fan.
I think they'll have a better second half of the season.
Yeah.
But they started them out tough, and it's because this would be the third time going, so you got to give them the real challenges first.
Week 1 and 2 weeks in a row on the road to start the season. That's
rough.
And
Yeah.
the first one's a 10 a.m. game. Tomorrow would be a 10 a.m. game if it wasn't a scheduled primetime game because Green Bay games play at 10 a.m. too.
Well, by the time you're hearing this, we'll already know the outcome.
Well, no.
And I just sounded like a damn liar.
I think we're going to win.
I think we're going to
I don't
hope
predict
we do.
scores and that kind of stuff, but I think we're going to win the game.
I hope we do.
I think we're going to bounce back. Cam Chancellor, we need you back.
Stop it.
We need you.
Jesus, you got nothing to
I hope
prove.
you're okay. I hope everything's all right in
You think
your
he's
life.
hurt or something's wrong?
It doesn't make sense to me
Yeah.
that he's risking millions of dollars for
and
it's weird.
For what?
It's
I
bizarre.
wonder
really
how
weird.
Wilson will perform against the Green Bay defense.
Wilson's going to come out on fire tomorrow.
He's got to. Yeah, he's
that Green Bay defense is weak.
He's my quarterback, man, and he had a tough week last week. That fucking
But he still scored. He
interception.
still was one of the highest scoring
scored.
quarterbacks.
But versus Rodgers now, Rodgers was at like 29.
Rodgers
At
had a good
29
week.
points.
I'm pretty
Russell
sure
was
Brady
down
got
like
me
14.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brady was killing it.
Tuck it in.
Yeah.
Well, by the time this airs, we'll know the outcome.
We'll see what happens. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
So let's change gears a little bit. Chase, you don't care about this. Abba, did you get a chance to read Shattered Empire?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome. It also is so introductory that it's really hard to tell anything from it. You're not going to know where the story is going at all. But I love that it just picks up with like, boom, end of it. Oh, guess what? There's, it's because it's end of Return of the Jedi.
We're at the Ewok Village.
We're at the Ewok Village, and it's just like, oh, there's still groups, of the Empire out there, and we got to go. The war continues.
Right away. And they introduced Poe Dameron's parents, I'm assuming, right? You didn't notice that?
Uh-uh.
At the end, there was a girl. Do
Poe
you remember?
like Teletubbies? Poe.
And she
Yeah.
was looking for her husband.
Right.
They finally found each other, and they were the Damerons.
Oh, okay. I didn't put
So that's the first real tie-in to The Force Awakens.
Interesting.
And this is
it's-
still 30 years.
And it's
before.
it's Rucka doing this, so it's like some just really, really on point.
It's really
So
good.
it's going to be great to see where it goes. And
Are you guys talking about reading?
Sort of.
Fucking reading.
so then
man.
the next
overrated.
series of Star Wars comics to come out will be C-3PO, right?
Uh,
I'm actually kind of getting, the more I think about the C-3PO standalone, I'm kind of excited for it.
There's that one, and there's Chewbacca.
And a Chewbacca.
nice.
There's a
I hope
Chewbacca
the
series.
I hope there's
The whole
no
thing.
words, but just
Yeah.
the whole thing. Every thought bubble, every speech bubble of his. It better be.
Yeah.
Well,
If
you know,
they
in
put
the
in
What if
English
there's a
or something?
baby and baby Chewbacca goes,
So that's
you know what I mean?
did you read Star Wars number 9?
Yeah.
No, you're telling me that's good. I gotta catch up on
That was good
on
too.
The core title. Of
They
Lando.
Lando number 4. I read
Lando's
this
good.
week. That was good.
Lando. Tell me about it.
Interesting story.
Tell me about it, Zeb.
it's a classic.
Do you really want to know?
I want to know about Lando number 4. I do.
Lando, in this 5-issue series is with a group. He's got 3 or 4 other people with him, and they go to steal a ship. And it turns out that it's Emperor Palpatine's personal
God.
ship.
And the
Really?
deal is that he's not really getting paid for it. The person just said, "Steal the ship, and you can have whatever's in it."
Yeah.
Is there only 5 episodes per
Issues.
character?
Well, some of them. The Star Wars and the Darth Vader are longer running.
Right, because the Leia was a limited.
But Lando and Princess Leia were 5, and I'm pretty
5.
sure Chewie and 3PO
What
are
about
going to be.
Kanan?
Kanan was 5. Okay. Kanan's over.
So they're doing a bunch of like sublets.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just little things to.
Yeah, just to give you some story and
That's
some
cool, though.
introspection.
Are they going to all tie into the main new story, or is it
Well,
just kind of
the Shattered Empire
like side
definitely
quests?
does.
Huh.
They all tie into the original trilogy at this point so far.
But yeah, Shattered Empire is the one that connects Return of the Jedi to the new one.
It's part of the Journey to the Force Awakens.
Yes.
Can you find these on like audiobook?
No.
I don't think audiobook.
But they are starting to do it. I think I talked about this on the podcast.
We did
with
a
the Miss
couple
Marvel
episodes
one,
ago.
that they did like a kind of, so it's like a radio drama that you're
It'd be
listening
rad.
to. It would be
Imagine if
sick.
they were like sound effects and like cool
Which
shit.
I used to have the fucking Star Wars vinyl that was just the audio from
I had some Star Wars vinyl too at some point.
It was badass.
I don't really remember what the fuck it was though. Who knows?
It's probably the dramatized
It
movies
was pretty
or the
cool though.
soundtrack.
It was cool because like the artwork in it, it was like a fucking, you know what I mean? It was like Star Wars. It was pretty. That's why I bought it.
That's why you buy it. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, I think I got it at a garage sale or something, like Empire Strikes Back and
So
some other shit.
I got my Captain Phasma in the mail. Pretty excited about
Nice.
that. Hung them up.
Yeah, toys. Want to talk some toys?
man,
fucking toys. No.
Okay.
Chase has been like
Actually, yes.
kind of.
I want
on
to talk
toys.
toys.
He says that's what he says.
No,
We'll-
I'm actually okay. Last
crazy.
episode,
This is like coming of age.
Last episode, I was like, okay, I'm starting to get
I
this.
bought a toy. I
Okay,
get it.
but that toy sat in a bag on our coffee table for about 2 weeks. Okay, and
That's true.
Zeb was like, bro. You spent $20 and you're not even gonna use it. And it's like, well, you know, it's in a bag.
Is that how I sound?
Who cares? You know,
Hey, you did this and
Just mad. Half the girls at Comic Con, some were hot, but mainly are ugly, so it offsets the whole thing. That's what he said to me. So anyways, like I said, I've been hunting for a computer desk. And I just want to have a station. You know what I mean?
You got it.
I want a man station.
Now
A
you have
masturbation station.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
jerk
great.
off fucking
Pretty
portal.
much all of it.
Welcome to my masturbatorium.
All things masturbation. Yeah, dude. So I have a jerk off station now.
Jerk office.
I got a jerk off.
Jerk
Yes.
off is.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
You sit
man.
down. Oh, I gotta do my taxes. Wait a minute. Oh.
So, Abba, how's your The Force Awakens collection
But
at this
hey,
point?
real quick though, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm really sorry, but I hung up my toys. Okay. Long story short, I hung up my toys, and it's fucking pretty cool. Like I'm sitting there looking at them. I'm like clicking Diablo,
And they're there. You just get to look at
I'm
them.
grinding
Yeah,
my
they're
mug.
inspiration.
Yeah, and I'm like, Walter White, you're a badass, and I want to be like you.
You get it.
I get it.
High five. High
He finally
five.
gets it. He finally understands.
Because man, I mean, like, I love just. That is the thing, though, that I love having them there to just look at and remind myself of who I am.
So for that, guys, thank you. Abba showed me his jerk off station yesterday.
yeah,
Remember?
what'd you think about mine? It's coming a long way.
pretty impressive.
I've got a lot of.
He's got a lot of toys going on in his jerk off station, dude. I think all computer desks are jerk off stations. They're
Yeah.
portals to masturbation.
The portal.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, yeah.
What else would you do?
My Force Awakens with the 3.75 figures.
Yeah.
I think I still need to grab like a
3.75.
stormtrooper. And who's the guy with the fucking hat and the scarf over his face? Dr. Ziago or some shit like that.
Dr.
I don't
Ziago.
like him.
Yeah, I don't like
I
Ziago
don't like
either.
him. What is
He's
his
a
name?
dick.
I can't remember. Zuvio or something.
Zuvio. Yeah, I'm just.
Well, we don't know.
Zuvio.
I don't know
think
what he's gonna be.
there's a
He's probably gonna be badass.
there's
Yeah.
a picture that was in one of the magazines, Entertainment Weekly or one of them, that has Rey kneeling down at the foot of like this giant robot, like I don't know what it is. It looks like a robot bantha.
Was
or
he like
something.
blowing him?
And BB-8 is like in a net, and I think
Like tied up like BDSM?
it might have been Zuvio riding the robot. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. So
I don't know if that might be not
I
true.
see him. He looks like a ring corps trainer.
Yeah, something. But
You
he's
know,
like
I can
a
see that.
ambassador or something. What was
Okay.
his title? I don't know.
Hey, I got a question. What do you call people that dress up again? I'm blanking.
Cosplayers?
Cosplayers. Abba wants to fuck cosplayers.
Well, I just,
weird.
No, not necessarily.
Dude,
I like role playing.
You're jerking off to cosplay.
I like role playing. I like role playing. Games and
what do you do in the
some sex times?
Well, yeah. What's the crazy? Let's get.
Let's-
there goes my phone.
Can we not?
We're not
go into this.
What's the craziest role playing sexual activity
I'm not
You don't
you've
have
ever
to
done?
answer.
I'm not going to talk about
Come
it.
on.
But Mandalorian Mercs are pretty tight.
Have you ever done anal beads?
Oh my God, Chase! Can we not?
Anal beads is not role playing. Do you know what role playing is?
No, explain.
Look at this guy. Struggling to pick up his
Do you know
phone.
what
I'm fucking fat.
You know what role playing is? At all?
It's like when you roll dice, right?
There's some dice, but do you know what role playing is? It's just pretending to be a different character.
Pretending to
right?
be somebody else other
Trying
than
to-
yourself.
Oh, like I do every day.
Yeah, like you constantly are in your mind.
No,
trying
not
to be-
hoping to be somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Just
there's a little bit
pretending.
different. Pretending because you understand it's a game.
Okay, like life is a game, though.
Yeah, so I'm role playing through life.
Me too.
Yeah, just
Sab, are you
roll
role
the dice.
playing?
No, not really.
Should we role play tonight?
I'm trying to get these guys into doing some Star Wars role playing.
I'm down. Only if we can dress up and talk. But I have to be Chewbacca so I can go.
See, now you're thinking of cosplaying.
But what's the difference?
Cosplay
so
stands
much difference.
for costume.
I think it's
play.
same.
Cos
I think
stands
it's
for
same.
costume.
I mean, it is like
Same.
That's where the LARPing. That's LARPing. That's
Same.
live action role playing.
You can dress up as a thing and not act like that thing.
Comic-Con was like Halloween on crack.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're dressing up.
It's a pop culture Halloween.
Yeah.
More so.
Yeah.
Man, I swear to God,
What do you
What do
want?
you swear to God do?
there were some asses there that were fucking
Oh
top
my
notch.
God, stop it. So this is a big thing though, actually, because feminist groups are like, there's a lot of backlash.
You always go
from-
back to feminist groups.
Well,
You don't even
I
know
care
what
about-
feminist
do you
means,
know
so
what
just
feminist
shut up
means?
for a second.
Yeah, it's like when girls get in a circle and knit.
Okay. Well,
Oh
that's
my
our
God.
show.
But anyways,
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, fucking, if you were a girl listening, bye. Have fun on the rest of your life.
Ladies, I'm joking.
Let's Abba.
I absolutely love you.
What point were you going to make?
Well,
Joke. It was a joke.
There's been a lot of stuff around Comic Con and the girls being harassed while cosplaying.
Oh, I believe it.
Because
Yeah, I can
dudes,
imagine.
they're dressed up like, Daenerys or something
I
that's
believe
sexy, and then these dudes think that it's a free pass to grab their ass.
I
and
absolutely
say,
believe it.
say terrible
Or like
things and stuff.
have the phone like going up under the skirt while
Right,
they're
right.
walking
I mean,
behind them and
yeah,
shit.
it can happen
I did
in
that
all
a couple
kinds of
times, but whatever.
See, you're part of the problem.
But nobody needs to know about
You're
it.
part of the problem.
You're
you know?
like John Candy in a Splash.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in Uncle
Buck.
Remember at the
Buck.
beginning of Splash, John Candy was going around and
I don't.
Do you have a mirror?
yeah, he had a mirror.
Oh, fucking John Candy was.
But
the
it
best.
is a thing because I mean, like, look at the cosplayers. Like, they were hot and awesome, but it's also like, don't
But they're
disrespect
kind
them.
of asking for
No,
it.
no,
They're
okay.
not
no,
asking for it. Don't you even
you
fucking
can't
go into
even.
that
You
realm.
can't even use that phrase.
Oh
Chase,
my God.
you son of a bitch!
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. I understand that when you, as a
I'm
man,
joking. I'm joking.
listen, let me fucking talk.
All right.
I understand as a man that when you see something that's attractive, you have a natural something happens inside.
put it
Something
in my
happens
mouth.
to you.
Yeah.
No, like, but not. You
Well,
know,
no,
you
yeah,
can- a mature human
It's
being can
testosterone.
control it.
Period.
But there's a thing. Something happens, and your brain goes, "Hey, check that out."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and some people have better self control than others.
It's testosterone.
Obviously, as an adult, you need to be able to control yourself and
Right.
not do things that are inappropriate.
Yeah. And that's
Totally.
the thing. Fucking
respect.
Some respect.
Respect. Totally.
Personal bubbles.
But
And
I
absolutely-
understand.
And all,
Yeah.
hey,
I mean, there
get
was
it.
some
all
times
jokes
I wanted-
aside, I was joking.
We know.
But they kind of deserve it.
Welcome back to the GOP debate.
I
You
think
sons of bitches.
I think that there's
I'm
a
joking.
threshold between what's appropriate and what's going too far.
Totally.
No.
And
But-
in a social setting like that, you should be safe as fuck.
You should. The thing
know
is,
what I mean? Like,
you
you
should
should.
be able to be
Right.
to do whatever you want
Right.
and not have your
Right.
But when
personal
you have
rights
that
violated.
many people together,
Right.
there's bound to be some bad apples.
because there's assholes. There's assholes everywhere.
Mob mentality too. That whole, like people go crazy in groups. Let's just be
A
honest.
bunch
Like,
of dudes in a group.
Yeah, man.
All of a sudden,
They've
all the
never seen
inhibitions.
a woman.
Yeah.
They've never seen a woman.
Right.
I just
And they're
literally,
like, "Whoa!
I bet there's
Poison
so
ivy!"
many people on my level that just came out of the basement for the first time in like 3 months.
They
you
just
know?
never see girls
Like,
in their
whoa,
in their
what is
life,
this thing? It's got legs.
and they see some cleavage
Yeah.
or some booty hanging out, and
Whoa.
They-
I can't stop.
But yeah, I was listening to an interview, some transgender stuff, and it was a woman transitioning into a man, right? Who started supplementing testosterone.
Okay.
And she was always like, man, fucking men. You know what I mean? What a bunch of assholes. And as soon as she started supplementing testosterone, she was like, holy fuck, I get it.
Right.
Like, I want to eat that cunt. Like that. She was like, I know
So
that's
she was
graphic,
just
but
like-
that's what she was saying. Like, she was like using words like, I'm going to fucking.
Well, because think about just look at this, like cardio. When you're sitting there running a long distance and having to pace yourself and have stamina and stuff,
Yeah.
that releases the other. What's the other one?
Serotonin.
God damn it! No, the woman's.
Estrogen.
Estrogen.
That releases estrogen.
Yeah.
But when you're doing like power reps with big weight and just quick bursts of like that
Absolutely.
releases testosterone.
And-
so just those activities exerting that chemical shows you the difference. Like the fucking testosterone is just like give it.
Yeah.
Get it. Like it's a
Another way,
caveman
you know
kind of
what's
fucking
crazy? I was listening to this, also another thing.
thing. Chase sums up other podcasts.
Well, I'm just saying, like, on the art of sexuality, right? Not the art, but you know what I'm saying? Like, sexuality in whole, like, a way to gain testosterone without having to supplement it or whatever is literally having sex with new girls. You get a rush and you get a testosterone boost. So think about
From
Think
different
about,
girls?
Yeah, from new experiences. Like, okay, so say you're married for 25 years, right?
Right.
You're the guy, you haven't cheated on your wife,
Right.
and all of a sudden you're at the office and a 22-year-old wants to fuck and you
And
do
you
it.
get the testosterone
And all of a
bump.
sudden you're in love. Oh my God, I'm going to divorce my wife. I'm going to be with this girl. Blah, 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 blah.
But actually
it's literally just your testosterone all of a sudden is just boom. And then you go and fuck up your whole life. A couple years go by. The 22-year-old moves on and you're in a worse position than you were. And it's literally testosterone, And anyways, we don't have to go into this, but it is a crazy thing.
So
Tea is a crazy thing.
The machoism
it's a real thing.
It's a strange thing. It's strange.
It's sex. It's pleasure senses too. Like people only will okay, so testosterone's only with being buff and all this shit. If you got low T, bro, like eating food can suck. Fucking brushing your teeth is boring. Everything is mundane. You know what I'm saying? Like
Modane?
Yeah.
Mundane.
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 No, I'm serious though. It affects his.
Low T's a real issue for a lot of people.
It affects pleasure systems in all areas of. If
So it
you're
starts.
depressed
It starts
and
with your.
you got
it
low
starts-
T. Yeah,
It can be a big burden on your quality of life.
on quality. Period. And if you start supplementing T, or in a safe way, I've heard a lot of good things. I really want to do growth hormone. You know what I mean? Like I want to take
HGH.
I do.
You can't just
For
take
what?
HGH.
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
What for? What though? Like,
Just
what
to
do you expect to happen?
Get buff and be
You won't
happy.
get buff.
I'm not gonna get buff from just taking it. You have to. You
Work
have to
out.
already be like working on a gym
I think
body.
it'd be tight.
Otherwise, you're just gonna get pissed.
Yeah,
You're just gonna be pissed all the time.
That's a myth too.
It's not a myth.
There's a lot of things. We don't have to. We don't have to talk about steroids.
When did this become an episode of Montel Williams?
Holy shit!
This is fantastic.
Hey, caller number 5. Have you ever experienced
So
low
not
T?
only does Jason want to do growth hormones, but he also thinks that they deserve it.
Yeah. Long story short, yeah.
You are a fucking Republican candidate.
Yeah.
My dad actually thinks you look like Trump. He
Really?
told me that. Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
I can see that.
Do I really?
Well, not with the. You need the hair.
You need the hair, and then when you start talking like that, it's real close.
My dad told me yesterday
Real
that he
close.
thinks you like Trump, and he cracked up laughing.
Oh my god. I'm ugly.
Wait, no. Give me a serious face, though. Just point. Yeah, there you go.
Say, you're fired.
You're fired.
Oh my god. That was it.
Yeah.
That was
badass.
Hey, Mexicans, get out of my country. Get behind the fence.
So before we go too deep into the politics, which we shan't do,
No.
Benicio,
Trump's a
Benicio del
cocksucker.
Toro has all but admitted that he's playing a villain in Star Wars Episode 8.
Ooh, good,
really?
good segue because I just watched a movie with Benicio del Toro. But we'll get in that later. But good. Yeah,
Episode
let's
8
keep
is
talking about
scheduled
that.
to start filming in March. Can you believe this? Okay, so Episode 7 comes out in December.
Right.
Star Wars Rogue One is currently in production.
Yeah, that's gonna be
And
nice.
Episode 8 begins filming in March.
So
it's happening.
Holy
it's in.
shit.
It's in. It wasn't too long ago that we were like, yeah, there's a new Star Wars. That's gonna be cool. We'll see. And now it's like even if it does suck, too bad.
We're in a whole era of
there's
it's gonna be
more.
like Lord of the Rings.
So-
All of a sudden, there's gonna be 6 new fucking things.
So in the interest of full disclosure,
disclosure,
let's keep myself accountable.
All right,
both to myself and to you guys,
and to God,
and to my mom.
Right. Shout out.
The Force Awakens toys came out 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Right.
I have completed the Wave 1 set of 12.
Nice.
And
Congrats,
I
bro.
have 6 Wave 2 figures.
Nice.
Wow.
And a couple of the Black Series.
Oh, you got some of the Black Series.
Yeah, I got
See,
Kylo Ren and
I was never in with the Black Series, and then the new ones that
Racist.
they're doing though, I like them.
the Black Series is tight. The
What do you
big
got
ones.
against
Yeah,
Black
the
Series?
6-inch figures.
The new ones that they're doing is
What do you got
I'm
against
into it.
Black Series?
But I
Racist.
didn't
You're
like the
racist.
way that the slave Leia looked.
That was the worst one.
Yeah,
And it was just because there was
made me
something
mad.
weird about the neck. Well, and then parents were kind of upset that they had Slave Leia in Toys R Us.
Right.
They didn't
I
like
get
that.
that, like a sex slave or something.
Basically.
You know,
Well, she was.
That's Bae.
Hot.
was she a cum
that
dumpster?
Come on.
Oh my god.
So segue.
That is something Trump
So let's
say.
okay. So we mentioned Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Let's get Chase's movie review here.
That's really funny because my movie review this week is Benicio del Toro.
How funny!
That's your movie, is Benicio del Toro?
Yeah, in a movie called Escobar: Paradise Lost.
You don't have to say the colon.
Well, that's what it says in the thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's silent. You don't have to say it.
It's a pause.
So that's why all through school people were like,
Escobar.
why is he reading the comma?
Yeah, why does he keep talking about his colon?
You read all
You're
the
like, my
punctuation.
I'm
colon.
an asshole.
Question mark?
Yeah. Well, how else would you know it was a question?
Wow! Exclamation.
Question point? Yeah.
Inflection.
Inflection? Yeah. Hyphen? I like the
Like,
hyphen.
you know how
Inflection's not a punctuation.
You know how
mark.
you yell all the time?
I don't yell.
Yeah.
If you
guys think I yell? I don't yell.
If
You're
you
yelling
held
right now.
back and you just yelled for the exclamation marks, that's inflection.
But if you ever read my text or anything, everything's exclamation.
I do a lot of that too, texting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I imagine that when you're texting,
Yes,
you're yelling.
exclamation.
Here's what I think.
I love you,
When I text
exclamation
somebody,
point.
I think if I don't use an exclamation,
They won't get it.
they'll think that I'm not as excited about whatever
Yep.
they said as I should be.
Totally.
Sometimes
So,
you just leave it with no punctuation and it feels dry.
No punctuation's better than a period, though.
Yeah.
Period's tough.
Because
yeah,
a period
it's
seems like
It's just-
like,
it's over.
hey, I read that new book, and I'm like, awesome. Period.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's kind of like a dick
It's like,
move,
stop
huh?
talking.
Awesome.
Like, cool, period.
great,
I'll shut up now.
beautiful,
I'm sorry I'm fucking
But if you go-
bugging you.
awesome! Exclamation point. Then it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's on board.
Yeah.
So how was the movie?
Well, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 52%, which is pretty decent for them. Critics, I think a little bit higher at 70 something. I really liked it.
So it's about Pablo?
Well, yeah, I came in after watching all of Narco, right? Narcos, and
Which I'm in the middle of, and
it's
dig.
great, man. But this story, I don't know if it was a true story.
True story.
But Pablo Escobar was not the main character in the movie, which is kind of crazy. So his niece meets this white boy from Canada, a gringo. Him and his brother run a surfing business but they're from Canada, and they're living in wherever the fuck that country is, where all that shit went down, Cuba or something. So they're running like a surfing company, right? And there's this cute fucking Spanish girl, and he meets her, and they hit it off. Well, it turns out she's fucking Pablo Escobar's fucking uncle.
Wait, she?
Or whatever.
Wait, she is Pablo Escobar's uncle?
Well, like, he's her uncle. You know, so...
So she's his niece.
Yeah, yeah. And,
I've lost it. Like, that was a twist. I was like, holy shit.
That was the one that got him.
You brought up trans earlier, and I didn't realize that Escobar
was... He just lost it.
You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Just lost it. That's the one that broke the camel's back.
So,
long story short,
give us a review.
All right, so they hit it off, right? And Big Brother's like, bro, I don't think you should do this, man. Like, you know, this shit's crazy. So he invites him over, and Pablo comes in late at night. He goes, "Hey, you love my niece?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "You want to marry her? Be part of the family?" And he's like,
"This is your Escobar impression."
He goes, "Yeah." Okay. Well, you have my blessings. You want to work for the family, and it's this like kind of awkward moment, but it went well, and so they got married. And they did their thing, and things were beautiful for a while. I mean, swimming pool parties.
It would take people less time to watch the movie than to listen to you tell them about it.
And things were pretty good. So
I don't want a synopsis.
So, anyways, things start hitting the fucking rails. Fucking Pablo's in trouble. He's got to go in hiding, you know. And finally, he goes, "All right, you go pick up this guy, and you take this gun." And you blow up this treasure, and after it's done, you shoot him in the head, and you call me. Okay? So he goes, and the kid just fucking loses it. I can't fucking kill this. Turns out to be a kid. Well, long story short, Pablo the whole time
you can't tell everybody what happens in the movie, Chase.
He was gonna kill him.
This is not how a review works. We're gonna stop letting you review movies.
Was it good?
It was great.
Okay.
I didn't...
Bam! Movie review over.
I don't know if I liked it, and then all of a sudden I was like, man, I'm fucking into this. You know, it's action-packed. The end of the movie is fucking a nail-biter. You know what I mean? I was grabbing my pillow and shit. Like,
were you stressing out?
Is that what you do when you're scared?
Yeah. And then I real quick, I got one more. It's called The Overnight. It's called The Overnight.
If you start describing the plot of this movie in detail,
I won't.
I'm cutting your mic off.
All right. Jason Schwartzman and the brother and stepbrothers, who is like, I'm feeling lightheaded right now, bro. I just smoked a J out of my car. Derek.
What's his real name? What's the actor?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
He's actually cool. He plays a great douchebag, but he's cool.
Yeah, he's good.
What else is he in?
Step Brothers. He's in a bunch of shit, actually.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of his face right now.
What's that guy's name again? Jason Schwartzman.
Schwartzman's dope.
Schwartzman's dope.
Great actor.
So this couple, they move to L.A. They meet this guy in a park. They hit it off. They invite him over for a pizza night with their kids. And they have this evening.
Adam Scott.
They have this evening.
Scott from The Office.
Bro,
and shit.
They have an evening, and it's fucking crazy. This couple is out of their fucking minds. And let's just say you get to see Schwartzman's dick a bunch of times.
Was that a big
You get to see
plus?
Derek's dick, tiny little Chico Pito. And
you've been watching too much Narcos.
How's Schwartzman packing?
Fucking hung like a horse.
But it's not real, right?
I bet he is in real life.
I bet he's hung like a goddamn bull moose.
Do we know? Did
you guys ever watch?
It was big, dude.
Did you guys ever watch Bored to Death?
He was soft too, and it was big.
That was a great one.
That was a good show.
Anyways, I recommend both these movies. Probably not ones for your kids.
What's the Schwartzman movie called?
It's called The Overnight.
The Overnight.
It's really bizarre. Like, it's literally about a night, and the movie ends.
Yeah, lots of dicks, so you liked it.
Yeah.
If you want to see some
But
big
3
cocks.
Bs. All around 3 Bs.
3 Bs for both those
for
movies?
both of them. I thought they were great. Both of them. Yeah. I enjoyed both of them.
I haven't even seen a movie in the last
I watched
year
more than that, too.
I'd give 3 Bs to.
Yeah,
2 Bs, certainly.
Yeah,
I
probably
downloaded
Mad
some other
Max.
shit too, but I don't. Mad Max was tight.
Fury Road,
I
I'd
really
probably
liked
give
Fury
3
Road.
Bs.
Yeah. What have you guys been watching? What have you been doing as far as the TV front goes?
I've been watching. Well, all the ones I really enjoy ended, but I've been watching Fear the Walking Dead.
Well, how do you like it so far?
Pretty cool.
I like it too.
Yeah,
you know, the first 2 episodes were a lot of setup and introducing characters. The 3rd episode, things finally started to kind of take form, and it was very engaging and thrilling.
I think it's very well done
and cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I gotta catch up on that, man.
It's good. I think episode 4 is tomorrow, so you're not super behind.
Yeah, no, I got
Dude, one of the zombie guys gets like his face shot off with a shotgun.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And he's just like standing there, and it's like he's got an eyeball hanging, and he's got no face. And I was looking at it like, that's really what it would look like if somebody got their face
And it's not
shot off.
CG. That's what's cool about it. It's like all effects. And,
Really cool looking, really good effects.
yeah, the makeup artists and costume people on that show
top
are
notch.
And it was sad because
Shit,
you know this is the point. They don't know what's happening yet. So, you know, the people are realizing people are getting sick. A few people have realized that people are like coming back to life.
Right.
But a lot of people don't even know what's going on yet. So like a guy thinks that this is his wife, and it's not his wife. You know.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Honey," you know, he goes up to her, tries to hug her, and then she tries to eat his throat.
Right. I mean, what a fucking mind
Did you
fuck,
watch
you know? Like,
the
that-
original,
something like
the
that.
first one?
I've watched episodes here and there. I feel like I'm too far behind because I can't binge. I can't really do that.
There's a lot. Yeah, you don't have the attention span. For
And
it.
I tried to start it, and I just don't have enough time. But I will say that when I did watch episodes here and there, it was engaging. I was into it.
Well, like here's your problem. Like if you,
I swear to God, I will slap the shit out of you.
You could binge, but binging can.
It's binging with an I.
Literally, to binge, you have to have a TV in your bedroom, man.
I'm not
you
trying
have
to
to shut her
philosophize
down.
about
You have to
binging.
get in bed, and you have to be willing
But,
to fucking lay in bed for 9 hours and watch amazing gripping television.
I really liked the original Walking Dead for the first few seasons, and then it just got like kind of repetitive. It feels like to me, as far as the plot of just like, okay, now we move somewhere.
Oh,
Okay,
what else
now
would you
there's
do?
now the people are a problem.
Wasn't there the governor?
Yeah, the
at some
governor was
point?
tight. That was pretty.
That was the first time I remember seeing episodes and going, eh.
You didn't like the
I'll
governor?
tell you, man, the fucking comic book.
That guy was a weirdo.
It's a good read.
Good comic book.
It's a good read. It just gets really deeper and fucking, way different shit happens. I was surprised, too, because I was late on reading the comic, and the differences are pretty substantial.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Speaking of comics, do you want to talk about Red Wolf?
Dude, Red Wolf. It's going to be sick. First Native American superhero.
He was the first Native American superhero.
Yeah, and now now he's getting a standalone comic.
I saw people on Facebook arguing because somebody said the first Native American superhero, and then people were going, "No, so and so was around in the '80s."
but,
No, this guy Red Wolf was the first Native American
Right.
superhero when he originally came out.
And he's been coming around in some comics. He's been, in the background, and now he's going to have a standalone series, which is awesome. What I found was weird, though, is that the writer and the artist are fucking not native.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is strange. But the artist is getting they're getting consultation from God, I can't remember his name. It was Jeffrey something, and he's part of the Sklallam tribe from Washington.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there are native writers and artists out there. Just because it's a native character doesn't mean he has to be written by native people.
Yeah, no, totally. But it seemed weird. It's like looking at Hip Hop Family Tree and seeing that fucking writer is just some totally doofus white guy.
It's like
just
somebody
kinda
like Eminem being the greatest MC of all time.
Right. It's just like, yeah, it's cool and I appreciate what is happening, but it's like, it would be nice to have the actual, like, an actual background and tradition.
It is a little bit of cultural appropriation, I suppose.
Right, exactly. So, a little weird, but I am super excited to see it, and the artwork looks dope. It looks like it's going to be a good story, and the fact that they are getting some actual consultation from a member of a tribe is, like, legit. All right.
Dude, holy shit, boys. You know what I just realized?
What?
You've been looking at your phone this
I got a
whole
fucking
time?
beard going on, man. I'm a man.
You do not have a beard.
Yeah, look at that shit, dude. Listen, everyone.
Jesus.
That's what a beard sounds like? It sounds like
That's a
rubbing
man
skin?
neck. That's a man's neck.
Sounds like rubbing skin.
No, it sounds like a beard.
I do want to mention that we are going to be posting the full set of Rose City Comic Con interviews.
Yeah. You're going to hear...
Separately from the episode.
You're going to be able to hear what the fuck was going on
So
on the floor.
just as a preamble to that, I wanted to mention real quick some of the people that we did get interviews with that we didn't get a chance to play you on this show.
Shout 'em out.
Including Derek McKinney, Area 51 Tattoo. Actually, I don't think we had an interview with them, but
Chase just goes,
but we stopped by and checked them out.
I told him we should get friendship tattoos on our ass.
Right. Dave Ryan, Eli Wolf, Johnny Accurso, Rebecca Flom, QEW Publishing, StoryArts.com, I believe it was. Yeah. StoryArts with an I. They
good people.
They make clothing that has
they make merchandise that has pieces of like poems or books,
like actual written text in the.
And I've seen their stuff. That's actually why I was stoked to see them, because I've seen their stuff online, and they'll have like I don't think they had any there, but they'd have shirts that are like full prints all the way around, and it's like an entire.
You get like a hoodie that has Catcher in the Rye on it,
yeah,
something
totally.
like that.
It has the
So that was
whole
interesting. She was a sweetheart.
Yeah, good people. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All around pretty good people. Like
Definitely
good people.
Extra special shout out to the people at Fright Town.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
AZ Power Girl.
That guy was cool.
She was awesome.
Alkali Layke, Cat Bell.
They were all awesome.
The Mandalorian Mercs.
They're the badasses. I want to be you.
Yeah, the Mercs.
And Tre Redeau, Manny Monday.
Yeah, fuck you Monday.
Saul
I hate
Spencer.
Monday. Yeah, fuck you Monday. One of the
AKA Stuart Villain. And Gregor, our new friend Gregor at Lemon
Party.org.
Lemonparty.org.
Yeah, check it out. It's real tight.
It's good shit. Yeah.
Or maybe don't. I don't know.
Let's bring it up right now.
Yeah, let's pull him up. Let's plug him in.
I've heard potentially that lemonparty.org is not.
Well, we'll check it out. Hey, listeners, you go ahead and type it in your address bar right now.
Lemonparty.org.
All right, we're gonna experience this together.
Yeah, let's do this as
if I get a virus, I'm gonna be.
Okay.
So yeah.
Check out.
So don't go to Lemon Party. Gregor, damn you, Gregor!
You son of a bitch! You got me again.
We'll have to get him on here to pay for what he's done.
Wow!
One day.
Oh, what a great guy!
He said it was old dudes making out.
Oh,
that was not old dudes making out.
He wanted to spoil it.
That was.
He didn't want
I'm no relationship expert, but that's more than making out, right?
Potatoes.
Gregor, man.
Holy crap!
Wow, what a G-bird.
So shout out to Rogue Toys.
Yes.
PDX.
Fucking
as
Mikey,
always.
what up, brah?
Yeah, we gotta kick it, dog.
Michael up at Vapor Heights. Shout out to him.
What's up, Michael?
I want to give a special shout out to my cousin Elijah.
Killing it, man.
Doing good things with his life.
Yeah. Living his dream.
Roger Harrison.
Yeah. Raj.
Super duper shout out to you for being just an awesome dude.
What a fucking great guy, man.
And a good friend of my brother. Shout out to my brother and my whole family.
Joey, man, the Berglunds.
They're all sick. All the girls in my family are sick right now.
What did we say? What did we call them earlier?
Oh, something inappropriate.
No, it was funny.
I don't listen to
Some Berglunds. No, it was the Berglunds. The sick thing in the band. What was that?
It
was funny.
I don't know.
Too late.
Fucking, I'm
should have done a van talk.
Bro, I'm freestyling.
Yeah, I'm freestyling.
Freestyling all day.
Shout out to Zone and Kalen. Congratulations to Zone, who had his
first show with
first
Aesop
official
Rock.
show as Aesop Rock's DJ.
Yeah, man.
Hey yo.
Good thing for the kid.
It's awesome. I'm like, I'm stoked.
I'm happy for him,
It's a
man.
game changer.
So as always, check out triplebpodcast.com and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram and SoundCloud and Audio Mac. Subscribe to us on YouTube and the iTunes and everything else.
And follow Zeb on Twitter at Zebdak.
Yeah, follow me at chasesbrowneye.com.
You can follow Abaddon and Zebulon Dak on Twitter. We're both there.
And the Triple B. But,
doing our things.
Yeah, I mean, if you need some late night text, I can. My number is 256-651-7505. I'm here for you. But
I want to say it. I want to say it today.
Special episode.
Zeb, any regrets?
Absolutely not. Well, no, I do. You know what? I have a regret, and it's fucking eating a burger at Red Robin. Fuck that place.
Yeah, well, you're in a pinch. Don't, you know.
We should have just gone to Burgerville. We really should have.
Oh, it would have been so much better.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we would have had to probably take our burger and leave and eat somewhere else.
Oh, that place was packed.
Don't forget to check out zebdak.com if you need recording studio work of any sort.
I got a shout out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, one of my customers. I rolled up there and they were listening to Triple B in their garage doing some work. So Elite Signs in Southeast Portland.
Elite Signs?
Elite Signs, man. If you need some shit, fucking
need some signage?
Yeah, man. That's cool. You tell people about your shit and people don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they really dig
they
it,
actually listen.
which is nice. So shout out to those guys.
Fuck, I didn't think of it, but do we have poll results from the last time?
Yeah, we didn't have much of a poll.
Not a lot. Well,
last time.
That's okay. And I just want to say to everybody out there that is interacting with us and engaging, like, we appreciate it.
We do
appreciate it.
Like any love you give us we
likes
see
are
it.
cool, but shares are better. But you know what? Like, long story short, this is real special.
You don't have time to be angry.
We're having a great time doing what we do.
And that's it, man.
And,
we've done some cool shit in the last half year of doing this.
We greatly appreciate everybody who's taken even just a moment to
And
listen or
doesn't even matter.
contribute or talk to us.
And big shout out to everybody at Comic-Con today that was
Huge.
welcoming and gave us interviews and took pictures.
It was really a great experience.
Rose City Comic Con, thanks for having us.
It's great to be a part of
To the good
that.
people at the Retro Gaming Expo, we're coming at you in a month.
We'll be there next month.
We're coming in hard.
Next.
Dicks a-blazing.
Yep, Dick's a-blazing for
Dicks
sure.
a-blazing.
Next episode, we're bringing on IME,
nice.
and we're going vegan.
Yeah, Chase is going to have a vegan burger.
No, I'm not. I'm bringing a burger in a Ziploc bag.
Chase is going to whine and bitch and moan, and you know what? For the first time in probably 5 years, he's not going to have diarrhea the next day.
Yeah, true. And you know what? He kind of deserves it. He's kind of asking for it anyway.
I do have diarrhea a lot, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Son of a bitch.
If every time you poop
IBS.
is like diarrhea, it's, you know.
It always comes back to poop. God damn it. That's my fault this time. I'm sorry.
See, you can't help it. It's the circle of life.
If you need any screen printing or clothing, custom
out
clothing work done,
concusscreations.com.
If you're a girl in need, you can give me a shout out.
shout out to Rob Castro and Prince Strickland, because you guys have facilitated things in our lives happening, so we appreciate you.
Thanks to Phil for buying this building.
Thanks to Phil
and
Helene.
And not shutting the lights off.
And everybody else.
Everybody.
Whoever bought that mic, who bought that mic? DMLH?
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks to David. David Lincoln, man.
Yeah, man.
See what happens, man? You go to Comic-Con, you see everybody, and then you're just like, you love people.
We could just thank people for like the next half hour.
I
Max
love
Graves.
people.
Fucking,
Henri Osborne.
Thanks. Ons, man. Ons has been coming around.
Matt Smokovich. Young
Fucking
Smoke, who
Young
won
Smoke,
the
man.
beat battle
Won
on
the beat
Thursday
battle
night.
in Olympia.
I'm
That's
pretty
right.
sure, unless there's some kind of weird technicalities, he's probably undefeated in beat battles because he's better than everybody
I
else.
think he's just undefeated in beats.
Pretty
in
phenomenal. He's a pretty talented kid, that
But
guy.
Shout him out.
So shout out to all
everybody.
We love all of you.
Yeah, y'all sons of
Stay
bitches.
safe out there.
Y'all sons of bitches.
And, quit being so angry.
Yeah, don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Don't be angry, man.
Shout out to Seahawks.net.
Not all
I
white
live
people,
there.
not all brown people, not all anyone bad. There's bad seeds in everything. So you know what? Let's all come together and just love each other.
What?
You know what I mean? Let's hold hands as one. We all shit, we all breathe, and we all jerk off. So
All right.
who gives a fuck?
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Love you guys. Have a great week.
Peace.